Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hollout Classic Remastered. This time we'll take a look at the 1997 Nissan March G hashtag, also known as the Micra SR. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but looking at this car again has made me realise how good looking the K11 Micra actually was. Am I going insane? Am I the only one who thinks this just looks fantastic in its current guise? I don't know, but yeah, there's something about it. Just seeing its model again, it's a really good looking Super Mini. I mean, it's obviously based quite heavily on the original Mini, but they've done a really good job. And yeah, this race mod as well really complements it as well. I like this race mod, this sort of club racer spec that they give you. It's just, yeah, maybe I'm going mad, I don't know. Anyways, front engine, front wheel drive, 185 horsepower, 740 kilos. Statistics that won't blow your socks off, but in terms of Super Minis, that ain't half bad with a weight figure, but we'll find out how quick it is as it gets 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6 Rally Car, which set a time of a 27.718. The Micra, obviously, is not beating that. The Micra, I mean, look, we've had the Fiat Punto, which I've harped on about enough, which was an insanely quick Super Mini, and we've also had some of these cars that be quite disappointing. We've also had Nissan hatchbacks be quite disappointing. The Nissan Pulsar / Almera being a principal one at 32.0 dead. Yeah, that was not particularly great. I'm hoping this is a little bit quicker than that, but I'm not too sure if it will be. I mean, if it does go that route, then I mean, I suppose it's around like Honda CRX and stuff, which isn't terrible by any stretch, but yeah, you'd hope for a little bit more maybe. But anyways, we will find out. First flying lap, 32.281. I will say, as much as I really, for some reason, I'm just nostalgic. I don't know why I've just decided the K11 Micra is a really good looking car. I'm not a huge fan of the rear lights of the March. They look quite good in game here. I think that might be it. Like, the game model just looks quite good. But if you've played Gran Turismo 4, you'll sort of know what I'm on about. The rear lights of this look very weird in the Japanese market. I do prefer the European style Micra tail lights. Yeah, it's a shame. All of these sort of seem to have gone. I suppose most of them are rusted away, or the people who drove them have expired and people just got rid of them because they didn't really see much point of them, because you don't see a lot of these anymore, and the internals of these were pretty darn strong, so I'm assuming that's what's happened. Yeah, maybe the heart grows fonder, I don't know. I do remember I always rated these cars as like little first cars. They weren't really for me, but I know a lot of sort of JDM bro people who sort of, yeah, I was around a lot of those people, and when it came to first cars, it was like, get a Micra. I want a Toyota Starlet. No, you want a Micra. A Starlet isn't a good car. Newsflash. Don't get me wrong, the Glanza, yeah, sure, maybe, but like a standard Starlet is not a good car. Of this generation anyway, or sort of this sort of era. And the Micra basically looks the same but better, performs better, drives better. There is no reason you would buy a Starlet over a Micra, unless you just preferred the badge, which I understand to an extent, but also it's a Starlet. So, who are you trying to impress? Yeah, it always made me mad when people are like, oh, I want a Starlet. It's like, yeah, but a Micra is basically the same, except it looks better and drives a hell of a lot better. Like, what's wrong with you? And then the Yaris came out, and it became a little bit more close between the two. Anyways, that's my rant. That's most of the reason why I don't like the Toyota Starlet, because I got sick of people telling me how JDM it was. That's quick, actually, to be fair to it. 31.584, that is a lot quicker than I was expecting it to be. I think with that final lap, it really pulled it out of the bag. I'm happy. I like this car a lot. Could you tell? I don't think I've mentioned it. So, yeah, that's good. So, we've definitely found out, and to be fair, this is actually quite reasonable advice, I guess. Definitely go for the March / Micra over the Pulsar, because it's just better. The G hashtag is quicker, evidently. Yeah, it all sort of came together on that final lap, did it? Could it have gone quicker? I don't really think so. I know there's a little bit of time, it looks like there's some time on the sectors there, but I don't think it could go quicker, I will be honest. A 31.584 places it into 147th place. It is actually, looking at that makes a bit more sense because it is just behind the Mazda Demio, which is sort of a very similar vehicle to this, really. It's quicker than the Starlet Galanza, yes! Haha! Eat that. Yeah, quicker than the Starlet Galanza, quicker than a Corvette Stingray, Dodge Avenger, ambulance going past. Quicker than Dodge Charger, Shelby GT500, quicker than Stager. Those lose out slightly to, as I mentioned, Demio, Elan, Megane. But you'd sort of expect that, really. I mean, Opel Corsa, okay, I suppose that's one big name that it's lost out to. It is slower than the Corsa, but I think the Corsa made a lot more power than this does. So, yeah, not bad. I actually really like driving it. It's a nice driving car, that. So, yeah, good. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.